On the desk today, the G.I. Joe Super 7 Ultimate Cobra B.A.T.
Tom the Collecto-Bot.
Okay, Ultimate Super 7 Cobra B.A.T. I told myself I wasn't going to get into this line because I'm already kind of full in on the classifieds. But I got this at a decent deal, and I do like my Cobra B.A.Ts. So I thought, at the very least, let's give this one a try. And I'll see where it goes from there. Lots of stuff in here. Lots of stuff. I like that kind of little, almost dog tag type thing. A little dusty, whatever. Lots of accessories. Ultimates. I already took off the slip cover because don't really need it. And that's kind of cool. Little file card. Clips from the TV show. Because I guess these are supposed to be more like cartoon accurate, I think. Yeah, I think that's the selling point on these guys. So get a little cartoon accurate back going. Let's get this guy opened up, see what he's about.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Alright, this guy comes with a ton of stuff, actually. Including lots of hands. Nice quality, nice look to them. The wrist actually kind of... Oh yeah, wrist movement and everything. Okay, that's kind of cool. Got your trigger fingers, you got trigger finger, you got trigger finger. I don't know. Nice looking stuff there. Nice variety.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
Now you got your attachments that I remember from, obviously, the action figure. Which is, chances are I'm going to display him with at least one of these. Got your, that's probably what, the blowtorch attachment? Or is that the blowtorch? I don't remember. One's a gun, one's a blowtorch, I think. And then your saw, claw, hand. Nice stuff. This thing, showing off some battle damage, if you want, like sparks flying off his chest or wherever it attaches. Probably won't use this, but nice to have for somebody who wants it. A couple different guns here. You got his little pistol, which I'm assuming is going to have a holster. And then this guy, which is a little wonky from coming out of the package, but so maybe we won't display him. But if I can straighten that out, that looks all right. Got the battle damaged head. Again, this looks kind of neat. Chances are I'll just go with the standard version, but again, for those people who maybe army build, it would be kind of nice to have at least one that looks a little different. I'm not an army builder. One's enough for me. And this has got your standard backpack from the figure that I remember from the figure, where you can have your attachments in the back there. The difference, obviously, is this, obviously, I guess, clips on his shoulders somehow, rather than a peg or a hole in the back. It's kind of interesting. Then there's this thing. Initially, I thought this was an extra way to carry all the various accessories, because I clearly don't remember the show very well anymore. I haven't watched it in years. Just know I'm a fan. But obviously, that's a thing. And I don't remember what it's for. I might have to look that up. it's cool. I still might throw some extra hands in there, and we'll see. Just to keep everything all together. But that's an interesting little piece to come with the figure. Speaking of, there we go. Figure's out of the box, out of its package. And initially, I like the look of this. Which is probably dangerous, because now this might mean I'll go down the rabbit hole of Ultimates. Which I didn't want to do. No hole in the back, so yeah, there's where your backpacks would clip in, I guess. This is your more cartoon accurate Cobra B.A.T. Looking nice here. I like all this detail here on the arms, all the little robotics, mechanisms and whatnot. He does have a holster for his little pistol. Got the boots, got the boot bats. Bat boots. There you go. Feels a little bit taller and a little bit bigger than the classified line. I think a little sturdier. Head's a little loose, but right out of the package. But again, the head comes off, so that doesn't really matter to me. It'll hold its own. A couple grenades, like the little see-through bit there, part of the toy, obviously, as well. Got your standard, I think, articulation. No ab crunch or anything, because why do you need a bat to do that? Yeah, I think you can do partial bat split. Right. I like this figure. I think, again, I hope I don't go down the whole complete line. Looking maybe at, off the top of my head, maybe just trying to get like the cooler looking villains or something, or because even like the Flint to me looked a little plain, and same with the Snake Eyes. But I think Destro would look cool. I think some of the other bad guys. We'll see. Again, it has to be a decent price too, because I'm Canadian, so this is going to be pricier. It was a very cool figure. I think it was worth the purchase. Let's play around with some of the accessories. Played around with it for a couple seconds here, and good news is hands pop off and accessories pop on pretty easily. Same with the head, but that backpack's that's not fun. That's it just doesn't really sit like that. I believe it really does need to be in these shoulder pegs, I guess. And it doesn't really sit naturally. So at that point, I would rather have had the old school hole in the back so I could actually get this thing on without potentially stretching out the plastic and potentially breaking it. That's not good. Don't like that. Like the figure. Don't like this idea. Just give me the old school hole in the back and I'm good. Quick little comparison to a classified bat. See how easy that backpack goes on? That's kind of what I want. But sizable difference. The Ultimate is quite large. It is quite a bit bigger. Chances are, once it comes time to set a display up or something, this guy will probably be in the background. He'll be the big boy, and then all my classified bats kind of surround. I think that might be all right. might be the way I go. So despite that backpack being a little bit of a disappointment, I'm still ultimately okay with the ultimate. We'll go with it. But this is going to be few and far between, I think, on this line. I really have to see a deal come up. But in the meantime, lots more classifieds on the way.
Tom the Collecto bought.